What's up guys, welcome back to another video of me, Super7, and today my friends, we are going to be breaking down the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies trailer for Terminus. I know I'm a little bit late to the party with this, but if you guys want to see my opinions and see somebody else's opinion and thoughts on this, then welcome to my video. So in today's video, we're going to be watching through the trailer and we're going to be talking about features that are coming to the game and what is also teased in this trailer. So first of all, straight off the bat, we are getting 4 characters that we are going to be able to play as. We also have the option to play with operators, but if we play as the first 4 characters, then we will get more storyline. This I personally really like. I think this has been missing from Call of Duty Zombies for such a long time, so I think this is a really good feature. So in this shot, we can see the arsenal machine. Inside of this, we can get ATTs, so we're going to be using salvage in order to get ATTs, so they're no longer going to be tied to the pack punch, and now we are going to have to use salvage in order to apply them to our weapons. One thing I noticed is that there is no shatter blast. What is going to be the negative effect to the Manglar? It's going to be very interesting, as obviously Turned was very effective against mimics. What is now going to be effective against Manglars? Also, alongside this, we are no longer going to be using salvage for armor, and we're going to start using points for armor. The maximum amount of armor is going to cost around about 14,000 points, and with this game using the old point system from Cold War, I'm very skeptical on how much this is going to cost and at what point we're going to get this. The next thing I'd like to point out is just the abundance of different zombie models inside of this trailer. I think we're going to get 2 more traps that we haven't seen in this trailer. So the way this works is zombies are just going to go through that door and they're going to get eaten up by these tentacles. It looks really pleasing aesthetically, and I think this is the correct art direction. Alongside this, we get another shot of a trap that is basically like an Aether cannon, so it spawns in like a Gersh device like effect where it sucks all the zombies in. It's going to be really interesting to see how we can traverse this space. Talking about atmosphere and space, this particular area kind of gives me Die Machine vibes. Although there's no particle accelerator, we have this laboratory in an underground facility. Also, for the first time, we are going to be getting events in games, so we're going to be getting zombies breaking out of test tubes. We're going to be getting MP police that are going to be on the floor where we're going to encounter them. They may be getting their necks ripped out. It's going to be really interesting, as certain events will trigger and other times they won't. It seems like we're going to be able to inject ourselves with a serum, and then that's going to put us into a mech suit. And I really love this because it's going to allow us to literally barge past the zombies, and we're going to also be able to use the cannon. I've been saying this since Gorokrovi back on Black Ops 3. I was really hoping that one day we would be able to use the mech suit and be able to use the Manglar suit, because just using that cannon would be so sick. We also get a shot at the new Omni movement. I will be testing that out for myself when the beta comes out for multiplayer, and I shall let you guys know how I think of that. Pack-a-Punch has completely changed. Instead of having tier 1 to 3 in the Pack-a-Punch where you have a menu, we now can just go up to the Pack-a-Punch, interact with it, and it will instantly give you a weapon. One of the best things about this is we are going to be getting a Pack-a-Punch camo on launch, which we didn't get with Vanguard. Also, we're going to be getting this boat, which is going to allow us to traverse from different islands. So there's about 3 different islands so far. It definitely looks very interesting. It reminds me a bit of Outbreak. Also, we have the Furies, which seem to be coming back, some modern day Furies. That's also going to be really interesting to see. These guys on Shadows of Evil used to absolutely do my head in, and we get to see the brand new ATT, and this is essentially like a Gersh device, and it also looks like they kind of teleport the zombies into the air and then they drop them and they sort of get damaged from full damage. I don't know how true that is, but that is how it looks. Also, we get a shot that monkey bombs are obviously returning, which I think is really cool. We got more zombie models as well. We also got the introduction of the Gobblegums return, which is with Mr. Peaks instead of Dr. Monty, which I actually really like the Mr. Peaks one, and I really think that the jingle for Mr. Peaks is also very, very good too. With this particular Gobblegum that this player has just gotten, they've gotten one that's going to guarantee them a wonder weapon from the mystery box, and this is the new wonder weapon being added to the game. It has 3 different modes. One of them's like a supersonic thing that slows them down. The other one's a bit like the Die Shockwave, and it electrocutes zombies, whilst the third one, I'm actually not sure what that is. We also are getting a brand new perk, and this is coming in the form of a melee perk. This is going to give us new melee actions in the game, and they definitely look really cool. What is this? Can any of you guys let me know down in the comments down below? I thought maybe it was a field upgrade, but I don't think it's a wonder weapon, because we've obviously seen the wonder weapons. We know the ray gun will definitely return, but this is not the ray gun. So what do you guys think this is? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you already know what it is, let me know, because I've searched everywhere, tried to look for it, and I just can't find any information on what this thing is. It seems to absolutely liquidize the zombies though, and I think this is probably one of the most creepiest things, but definitely it just shows the pure abundance of enemy types that we're going to be getting in this game, and it's literally like a spider. It just pops out of the zombies' heads, takes their organs, and they become like a spider, just like Zetsubo. Then we have this sort of mutant zombie that reminds me very much of the Thrasher. It also has a mimic attack where it can grab you and then pull you back. It's very interesting. If you sit in the water for too long, especially, we're going to have to fight this Tenticle. Apparently it releases gas as well to stop you from staying in the water for too long. As of right now, we don't really know much about Liberty Falls, but this does look like it's going to be taking place during the daytime. What we also do know is it's simultaneously taking place in the timeline around the same time as Terminus, and it's also not going to feature the 4 characters that we are playing as. We will be getting some more information about Liberty Falls at COD Next, and I will definitely be live streaming that, so make sure to stick around for that. But as of right now, the aesthetic as well doesn't really look as good as Terminus does. I hope that this is going to be something that I can take back, because I'm thinking that potentially what happens is there's an Aether rift that will then teleport us into basically like an upside down version of Liberty Falls, and I think that maybe there'll be like an Aether version of Liberty Falls, which then obviously will make it feel more like zombies. I think that we probably will get operators on this particular map. I don't know if we're going to get 4 unique characters. It would be interesting to see, but with it being simultaneously, it's definitely not going to be Weaver in the crew. I did think that this kind of looks like a cathedral, and if you turned it around, it does look a bit like Buried, but obviously you're dropping through the cosmos, so could it be something to do with Buried? Could it be like Revelations and we see parts of older maps? Who knows? Anyways guys, I've been Silver7, you've been absolutely awesome. I will have more videos here on my channel, so then make sure to keep your eyes peeled. I will be talking about Black Ops 6, I will be covering Scar Ritual, I will also be doing playthroughs each Monday, so if you guys want to see those, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the latest and greatest content coming to my channel. Anyways guys, I was Silver7, you've been absolutely awesome, and I shall see you guys in my next video.